Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Adam Turner Road to the Show series, episode 223. If you are unaware of how the series is formatted, or have not watched previous episodes or seasons, you do not know what's going to happen this episode. But this is the All-Star game and slash All-Star breakup. So we'll go through July 17th through July 20th today. We'll play the All-Star game. We're not part of the Home Run Derby. But we'll play the All-Star game, and this is a good point for a mid-season update on everything that's going on around the league. So that's going to come after the All-Star game. So if you're only here for gameplay, at least you can just watch the beginning of this episode, and yeah, that's about it. But let's check out at least the All-Stars before we get into it. First off, yeah, well, we got to sim through the old Home Run Derby, which we are not part of. And yes, I have been chosen. I know I'm not guaranteed to make an appearance, and you cannot see who won the Home Run Derby. I know our boy Josh Bell was in. I don't know if he won or not. But here are your... And they still haven't chosen completely. Alright, so I guess we'll look at these after, right? That makes more sense. So let's go and play the All-Star game. Julio Urias is on the mound for the NL, and Jameson Taillon, our very own Jameson Taillon, is on the mound for the AL. Josh Bell also made the starting lineup with us. We will hit leadoff against a nearly all-lefty National League starting lineup. We do have an old friendship with Kevin Smith from the White Sox. And Josh Bell, obviously, is our own teammate right now. But here's the stats throughout. I guess we'll look at that later. Let's look at, well, I guess nothing. In LA for this 2023 All-Star game, or I guess it's not in LA, but the jerseys are LA based. We're in Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Always a good time playing in that All-Star game. This is Adam's 5th season in the MLB and his 4th All-Star game. So, here we are. His 4th All-Star game already as a pro. He's got many more to come, hopefully, as he pops that one out to center field. Abdul Herrera has it, and we retired for our first. We got wrecked last time we played in it. Taillon holds him this time. And a 3-run shot from our own teammate Josh Bell. Let's go.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
One down. Popped up. That is not my ball. Thank you, Francisco. And we get to hit again. Walker Buehler will be pitching against us now.
Stepping in, Adam Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
The cutter moves in on our hands, and it is 0-1.
And the pitch.
Nice to see Josh Bell do something. We should probably get the bat off our shoulders here.
Clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
0-2. Well, Buehler's not a bullpen arm, first off. Stupid announcers. We fly out to Herrera for a second time today.
Keep the game at its slow pace. And more importantly,
shoot. Alright, looks like we need to reapply that equipment. This happens every now and then. And we have a fielding opportunity as Bryce Harper steps up to the plate. We usually get taken out of the game after our 3rd at bat. That's under right field. Caught by Betts out there. We move on. So, we do get to hit here, at least. or field here. And we've got a chance to maybe throw Belly out of the plate if Shaw hits this one up the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifts it
Ooh, that's going to be trouble. I've got it, though. Where you going, Belly?
It's the center fielder who
Scare
gets
him.
there. And
Boo.
there are 2 gone now.
Didn't mean to throw home. And we come up with 2 outs and 1 on.
Stepping in and ready.
Who's on the mound? John Gray.
Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at bat.
Good timing. We just popped it up.
Suarez is there, and that retires the
0 for 3 in the All-Star game this year.
On a hit, no errors in a man.
Not our best performance. And we continue to put it on. It's 4-0. We'll have another fielding appearance.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody.
Here now the 2-2.
Bellinger.
Swing and
And that's going to be a hit.
Martinez coming on, but he can't make the play as
Oh,
it finds the
Martinez
outfield
fooled me. Thought he was going to get it. He just ran by it. Let me have it.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
So with 2 outs here.
Position with 2 gone.
Belly on second. We'll move in a little bit, just in case it's a shot up the middle. That it is. Here we go, Belly.
Little and in for a base hit.
He's going. We throw home. And Bellinger gets in there. He's too fast. We tried our best. And the NL are on the board. And we do get taken out of the game for Adam Frazier. Let's see if we can come out with the win here. And can I move a little faster? We're up 4 right now. And now McRae's on the mound. And he's giving up runs. Valentin comes in, gives a 2-run shot. A double and a walk. And a ground out. The NL All-Stars fall to the AL team. Brooke Valentin even got a save for us.
He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only
Oh,
run he gave
that's
up.
scary.
Hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end.
So we do get the win as an AL team, but not much thanks to Adam. He's 0 for 3. And now we get to go check out who was All-Stars and who weren't. Check up on the mid-season updates, where every team is. So this is your chance to get out of the video now if you do not care about any statistics around the league or Adam's statistics at all. Anyways, that was a tough game. But it does not matter. Let's check what's going on. So first off, let's see our All-Stars. Not our awards. Whoops. We have All-Stars. Okay. So we have Tyon as the only Ray to make it. That's kind of shocking. Fulmer, Daniel Mingden, Sean Manaea, and Reynaldo Lopez all make it. 2 A's make it, Mingden and Sean Manaea. Relief pitchers, none. Let's stick with AL for now. Brooke Valentin was the closer, the leader in votes for closers. He gets on. Blake Trinan, Brad Hand, Cody Allen, Derek McRae, Jesse Stutter, and another A, Sammy Salazar gets on. Even though he's really not that good. But he's thrown a lot of innings, so. Catchers, Kevon Smith gets it. Whoopsie. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, James McCann, and Ryan Bowser somehow got on, whatever. There's always one of those. That's just how the game is. Bernardo Rosario makes it. Rowdy Tellez. I'm not going to include Bernardo. And Josh Bell are one and only. Gleyber Torres and Adam Frazier are your second baseman. Bregman and Sano are your third baseman. It is Francisco Lindor, Tim Anderson, who is now with the Yankees, Jorge Polanco, and Clyde Vaughn. Jorge Velez did make it, but not really, I guess. J.D. Martinez, Greg Corey, and Carl Gomes are your left fielders. Adam Turner and Mike Trout are your center fielders. Then Mookie Betts, Conforto, Stephen Piscotty, and not David Blanco. For the NL side, Urias Bueller, Gray Chirinos, and Tyler Beatty. But 2 Dodgers lead it there. Adam Madrid and Greg Daniels for the relief. Another Dodger pitcher, Kenley Jansen, then Hader, Roberto Osuna. And then the rest of these guys. Michael Givens got in. Okay, Michael. Way to get it going. Willie Cortez also made it for the Pirates. Gary Sanchez, catcher Francisco Mejia, and Charles Tachiki. For first baseman, Rhys Hoskins, Cody Bellinger, an obvious one there. Ryan Hatch, who is the new first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. They replaced Freddie quite well, I would say. Robbie Geary, Mike Myers does not deserve it, or Gary Pickett. Starlin Castro, second base, VR. Emerson McGill, all those two don't count. For third base, Travis Shaw, Eugenio Suarez, Brian Anderson. And then you have Corey Seager at shortstop, who now plays for the Cubs, by the way. And he is crushing the ball. Holy cow. Jesse Winker is your left fielder. Nick Williams. Marcell Ozuna, who is now with the Mets, crushing home runs there. He's been crushing them since 2020. Signed with them after St. Louis. And then old Ronald Acuna Jr., the 97 overall, also made the All-Star game. Abdul Herrera makes it. Then you have Bryce Harper and Yasiel Puig. Bryce Harper having another MVP-type season. We'll see if he can capture it. He's up to 1737 on the hits, 370 homers. Wow. Career OPS of 924. Very good career for Bryce Harper. So, that's nice to see. Let's go through our basic things. First off, no, not the inventory. I need to change the equipment real quick. Boop. And then switch it both. Then, oh, no, I need that. Oh no, it's Evo Shield, that's right. And then take this off. This happens sometimes in the game, but you just gotta fix it. Then this is the main one that screws with things. Fielding only. And then we will wear these, but not really. We also wear stirrups. Ooh. Yeah, stirrup lows. No, stirrup highs, I mean. And then we do that supporter thing. Yeah. Okay, so we're good there. Then let's check out some of the statistics from Adam. Let's look at relationships first. Pretty close on a lot of people to getting him up there. We've been on the Rays for a while, so the more we play with these guys, the more we get acquainted with them, and the more boosts we give each other, which is nice to see. In terms of perks, we still don't activate this one because I'm only for active things, but we're close to getting this third one, which would improve ability to hit pitches slightly outside the strike zone, which will be nice. And then once we get the fourth one, I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm excited to see. Anyways, here's a graph if you care. Stop the thing if you want. Here's all the accounts. You can stop it whenever you want if you want to see, but here's our stats versus the most played teams. We hit a lot of teams hard, man. Have we played every team in the MLB? I don't believe we have. No. 4 AL East NL West teams have not been played. The Dodgers, Giants, Padres, and Rockies. Here's our career statistics. Career batting average of 326, 107 hits on the year. Not hitting as many triples or doubles for that fact, or homers. But we're stealing more bases, getting more back to the player we were in year probably 3, I would say. Yeah, year 3 is a good comparison, except we're stealing more bases. Combination of year 2 and year 3, Adam. We've walked a lot more, though, which is always good to see. We're striking out more, though. Our OPS is above 1,000, which we'd like to keep. And we have still not made an error in the MLB. That streak continues. Going through Adam's career career, accomplishments. He was drafted by the White Sox, started with the Barons, got all the way to the MLB in his first year at the age of 18, made all of his debuts. They made the postseason and got put out in the ALCS. Then going into 2020, we signed a contract with the White Sox, a 1-year deal to play again. We made our first All-Star team. We made the postseason again. We led the league in stolen bases, won the Gold Glove, and got put out in the ALCS again. We signed another 1-year deal with the White Sox. Had our first 2 home run game versus the Twins. Made another All-Star team. That's our second All-Star team. Then got traded to the Rays. We made the postseason, but could not win against the Indians, I believe. No, I don't remember who we lost to that season. But we could not win in the postseason. We did lead the league in triples, stolen bases, and won our second Gold Glove, I believe that is. Yes. Anyways, we signed a 3-year deal with the Rays. We made another All-Star team. We made it to the postseason. We won the division title, but ended up losing in the ALCS to, I believe, the Indians. League leader in triples, stolen bases, and then batting average. So that means we won our first batting title. We won our first Silver Slugger outfield, and we did win a Gold Glove. And now in the 2023 season, we made the All-Star team as a 4-time All-Star, and we will see what the rest of the year has in store for us. So that is the career track of Adam Turner so far. Check up on rotation and lineups. Here is our rotation. It is killer. Not a single guy above 2.76. Highest is Mike Clevenger, and he's been incredible, throwing 120 innings, 124 strikeouts. But Snell, who's been hurt a little bit, that's why he didn't make the All-Star team, and Tyon are 2 aces that just cannot be beat very often. Jake Free is a great long relief guy. Stanek, Castillo, and Pannone have been basically lights out in the innings they've thrown. Rosenthal struggled a little more than most, and so has Alvarado, but still, it's not bad. 3.6 and 3.45. And then, of course, our closer, Brooke Valentine, throwing 42 innings, 32 saves, 2 blown, but a 1.28 ERA. And he's a great pitcher. He throws really well, and he's young, too. He's got a lot of potential to be really good. So that's our rotation as of right now. Our lineup looks like this. Hitting first, leadoff is Joey Wendell, our second baseman. He's at 89 overall. He's hitting 300. I mean, he's a very good leadoff hitter. He's got some speed to him, gets on base all the time. I like Joey Wendell a lot. He also plays a very good second base. Hitting second now, it hasn't been like this, but I guess now he is Orlando Arcia, who hits pretty well for a shortstop, I would say. He's hitting better than he did last year in terms of power, a little less contact, and a little less on base. But regardless, he plays a really good shortstop, and he's probably top 12 shortstop in the league, so we'll take that every day. Third is Adam. We've seen Adam. He's been on kind of a slump this year, but that's because we changed the difficulty to Hall of Fame. We want to play on that the rest of the career, hopefully. Josh Bell, the new signee. Coming off a tough year in Pittsburgh, honestly. Comes here, and it's just an absolute revitalization of his career. Hitting 274, 23 homers, and 80 RBIs. That's good enough to end the season last year for him, and even better. But now, no, he's got a lot more work to do. He's gotten a lot better hitting, and he plays a decent first base, but I think he DHs sometimes. No, he never DHs. He always plays first. The new pickup, Colin Moran, we literally got him 4 days ago. Or we've only played with him 4 games, but he's a decent third baseman who hits around a 750 OPS and plays a average third base. He hits 5th for us, 279 homers, 37 RBIs. We'll take that every day of the week. Our DH is Jose Martinez, who has been absolutely flaming as of late. He had a really tough start to the year, but he's shown why he's a DH as of late, hitting well. Avisail Garcia is our lefty crusher. He's 305, 13 homers, 43 RBIs. He is getting up there in age. He's 31, but he's put himself together a very nice career. And in all honesty, I don't really want to see anybody else out and right now other than him. Hitting 8th is the young man Tim Washington. This guy's got a lot of potential to be really good. Out of South Carolina, he's gotten a little better this year. Finally in a starting role, but he's an A potential, 23 years old, 83 overall, great fielder, decent all-around hitter, better versus lefties. I like Tim Washington. I hope he gets it going soon. And then our catcher, Blake Swihart, is very impressive this year. We just signed him, basically off of Boston. He's had so many years playing behind somebody, or he's injured, and finally he gets his shot here in Tampa Bay. He's an incredible catcher, arm-wise, and the bat for him has been pretty good. 258 is always good for a catcher, so we will take that. Our bench, we've got Velez as a backup infielder who plays the whole infield except for first. Then we have 2 catchers. We have Zunino, who we don't want to see catch anymore. He's not very good. Then we have Chufo, who never touches the field. Brandon Lau, honestly, needs to go somewhere else. He could have a career somewhere else. His hitting's not great. He's a great fielder. He steps in a lot of places. He's played 23 games this year, only 84 at-bats, but we like him here if he wants to stay. Yandy Diaz, who's been our third baseman most of the year, has been pretty good. So I'll take Yandy every day of the week as a backup third baseman. So that is our team. Let's check out some standings across the league. The Rays have been unstoppable this year, 69 and 26, putting them 18 and a half above the Yankees and 35 above the poor Blue Jays and Orioles. But this is a weak division, in my opinion, other than the Rays. And we are by far the best team in this division. So, in the Central, White Sox lead by 4 on the Indians and 5.5 on the Tigers. The White Sox are a good team. That's who we used to play for. They're my mortal enemy, but they're a pretty good team. So they're most likely going to keep a playoff spot somehow. The Mariners, as of right now, are leading the West, 61 and 36. They're trying to take our spot away from us as the number 1 team in the AL, but we have a decent lead on them. The Astros are 5 games back. How about the Athletics, 12 and a half games back with all those All-Stars? Wow. That's crazy. The Angels are down there, and the Rangers are also down there. For the wild card, I'd say everybody within 10 games is probably in it. So Rangers, Orioles, and Blue Jays can be ruled out. But right now it goes to the Astros and Yankees. When we move on to the NL, we see that the Phillies are actually winning the East with their no pitching style and only hitting motto of baseball. They're winning. The Nationals are second, Mets third, and then Braves are fourth with the Marlins fifth. Braves 8th rank and 47-49. That's tough. The Brewers lead the NL Central with the Cardinals behind them 5 games and the Cubs 5.5. But they're playing well, so let's see if they can hold that. In the West, it is the Dodgers once again, just crushing the ball, 61 and 35, pitching incredibly with Buehler and who's the second one? I forget. There's a second starter there that's absolutely bonkers good. And they also have Kenley Chance. But then it's the Rockies, Giants, Padres, and Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks the only team that are really not great in this division. Then you have the Rockies and Nationals as of right now in your wild card spot. But the Giants and Cardinals are on the outside looking in. And a lot of teams are, in all honesty. So that's where we stack up right now. And then we'll look at awards, and then we'll get out of here. So let's look at National League first. We've got Harper, Shaw, Hoskins, two Phillies. Wow. I think Travis Shaw is crushing the ball, apparently. He's been hitting it hard for the past 3 years, and he's hitting it really hard this year. His crazy eyes in the top left. Urias is going to win. Urias is the second start. Urias is looking good for the Cy Young right now. Jesse Winker for the batting title. Luis Familia for reliever of the year. Eric Doss for rookie of the year. The 32-year-old Ward Lemon in there too. And then Willie Camacho. Not a great rookie class. Hank Aaron Award, Bryce Harper. And then this stuff can go to whoever. JD Martinez, Mookie Betts, and Michael Conforto in the MVP race here. Looks like JD's got it, though. He crushes the ball. I mean, Mookie's close, but not an average and not an RBIs, which are a big deal. Jamison Taillon is your Cy Young leader, but Fulmer is breathing down his neck, but Clevenger is also breathing down Fulmer's neck. So, batting title. We're in third for that. The catcher Kevin Smith is actually in Spaghetti is in second with a 355. Brooke Valentine is your reliever of the year so far. He finally jumped, I think, is Lawrence Atkins. And Blake Trinan is trying to catch him, but I think Brooke Valentine is going to run away with that. Rookie of the year is going to go to Woody Griffin right now for hitting 296. Guadalupe Arias, nope. And Carl Gomez, We're actually in there for the Hank Aaron Award. We're second behind JD Martinez. That's interesting. For Adam, specifically, he is leading once again the Gold Glove Award. And for the Silver Slugger outfielder, he's not in it as of right now. The outfielders in the AL are just incredible. So that is where I will wrap this video up. It's a lot of talking today. But yeah, that's it for me today. We'll see Chicago, a 7-gamer, in the next one, Chicago and Oakland. That'll be episode 224. But for now, I'm out. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is Adam Turner, episode 223 in the book.